guy's gonna come in and he'll be surprised when he comes in. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for showing up for my pre-90th birthday. I have so much thanks to give for all of you people who are friends from various segments of my interests in my life and who made Marilyn and I very comfortable here in Canada, which is our home of adoption. And we love every moment we spend with all of you, telling stories and lies and whatever. But I've had a very wonderful career here. I came here in 1955 to do a feasibility study on what has become the Don Valley Parkway. Then I went back, I had a wonderful project in Pennsylvania, and at a Christmas party, 2 months after I came back from Canada, I was approached by a vice president who said, "Bill, they've decided to proceed with your project." I thought it would sit on the shelves and gather dust for years and years, but it didn't. They went ahead with it thanks to a guy by the name of Fred Gardner. Fred arranged all of the meetings. We had meetings every week, and we had every group in Toronto represented at the meeting. All the environmental groups, all the government people, so that when the report came out, they all had an opportunity prior to its being published to comment on it, to contribute. So Gardner had it all preset and went ahead with the project. So I was asked to come back to set up a design office in 1956, which I did, and they said, "You'll be here for a year." We've been here ever since. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful place. We have you as our friends and our mentors and our neighbors and what have you. And what more can we ask for other than to be surrounded by you people and by our family? And it's so wonderful that my brother Jack, who is a U.S. federal judge of great renown and great skill. And actually, do you know the lawyer Dershowitz? He said Jack was the greatest trial judge in the past quarter century. And I told him that. He says, "Only the past quarter century?" I've been a judge for 40 years. And Jack was a wonderful influence on my life. He introduced me to music. In fact, I thought he would be a composer. He was so interested in music, and he introduced me to classical music. In fact, at one dinner, family dinner, he said he's going to write a song. And my dad said, what's the title? He said, "Irving the Fork." I said, "Irving the Fork? That's a terrible title." He said, "Mac the Knife did okay."
Jack has heard this song on.
I grew up in a house with a wonderful sense of humor and a wonderful, loving family. Every night my dad would come home and he'd hug my mother and kiss her and say, "What's for dinner?" But all I really want to say is thank you so much for coming. Thank you for having Marilyn and I as your friends, as your family in many cases. And if there's anything I can reciprocate, do to honor your presence in your life, don't ever hesitate to ask. I'm always good for a little advice. In fact, if you go to the races this afternoon, I'll give you the daily double. Anyway, thanks again. Enjoy the food. I understand the food is excellent. And have a few little imbibes for me. And what happened to Ranjit?
He's still parking.
I'm still expecting one more guest. Anyway, have fun, enjoy, and I'll come around and hug you all.